Hey y'all,
Welcome to Chat Chat.
a Divorce Kid podcast.
I'm Anna.
And I'm Hannah.
And we are
Divorce Kids.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello. Episode number 6.
6 indeed.
Wowie zowie.
Happy first day in the 80s.
Oh my gosh, happy Easter.
Oh my god, happy Easter.
It's today.
He's risen.
And 420. All on the same day.
It's 420 today.
It is.
Wow.
I know, craziness.
That seems appropriate.
Does it?
Actually, I saw a guy pull into the park. I was playing tennis earlier, and he pulled into the parking lot, and he had those, like, you know, those flags of like teams people put on, but his just said Jesus 2024.
Okay, so true, dude. I love that. I love that for him.
Represent.
Yeah, for sure. A whole year late, but okay, for sure.
It was such a thing in youth group to be like, it's the good news. Do you remember that? Have you heard the good news?
Yeah.
And like leading up to Easter is always like really dark. I was like, oh, it's like horrible.
Yeah, like isn't Good Friday actually like not good or something?
I don't remember what is Good Friday?
It's the Friday before Easter.
Is Good Friday when they found the rock?
I don't know. Sorry, everyone.
Wait, Easter's when they rolled the rock. Wait, no, he rolled the rock away himself. This is not a Bible lesson. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
It's
everyone.
been too long.
Yeah.
Anyways,
happy Easter. Oh, goodness. I was really hoping to make a deviled egg, you know, or at least consume one.
Fuck.
I know.
I bought eggs with the express purpose of making deviled eggs.
Damn. Al and I were going to make some today, but it was just not enough time in the day.
Wait, so what would you use to make your deviled eggs?
What do you mean?
Mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Oh, because
It's eggs.
it's just eggs and oil.
Yeah. I am not a huge fan of mayonnaise, to be honest. I don't really like it.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you would even want one.
But a deviled egg is pretty good.
You know, a fishwife.
Mm-hmm.
She makes like the canned smoked. The fishwife herself.
She does.
I made deviled eggs last week with some of the smoked salmon pieces on top of the.
No, you didn't.
Deviled egg, and it was so good.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Fuck. I just love it with a little like paprika on there and like the little cut up chives.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
A deviled egg is delicious.
It's really great.
Maybe not at a potluck.
I actually went to a potluck last year and they had deviled eggs.
And did you eat it?
I did.
I also do it every time, but I always feel a little funny.
Yeah, there was a bunch of different variations. I feel like one of them had bacon bits on the top of it or something.
That's fun.
Yeah, it looked really. I didn't have that one, but it looked good.
A deviled egg is delicious.
I
I like all old people foods. Tuna salad.
Blech.
Deviled eggs.
Yes.
Egg
Salad sandwich.
Hell yeah. Chicken salad sandwich like with grapes in it.
Ew, grapes. That's
Better than
gross.
raisins. Better than raisins. Speaking of food for parties,
Yeah,
Hannah, do you have some news to share?
I do.
Oh my god, tell me.
Okay, me and Mal have decided to take our charcuterie board expertise, talent, whatever you want to call it, and really turn it into a business opportunity.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So coming soon to a kitchen island near you, Hive boards.
Hive boards.
Yeah, baby.
Should we explain the story behind Hive? The Hive.
Yeah. The house that we all moved into, you and I and Mal, is yellow.
Yes.
And we were called the Ham Gals because Ham is
Hannah, Anna, Mallory.
And then we called our house the Ham Hill Hive because we live on Hill Street.
Yeah.
The house is yellow and then all of our names. But now that Anna's moved out, it's just kind of been shortened to the Hive.
And that's what we all call it. Like, I'm gonna stop by the Hive.
Yeah. Actually, somebody last night was like, oh, are you going back to the Hive? And somebody else was like, is that your house?
Is that a club?
What is that? And I was like, yeah, it's my house. He was
Because
like,
you're calling
why?
it Hive boards. Because also we talk all the time about like upcoming parties that that Hannah's hosting. There's always a spread.
Always, whether that be like a brunch board, which is generally like a Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day event.
You've done an Easter. We've done Easter brunch spreads, haven't we?
Yeah, for sure. And then usually just like holiday parties, like Christmas and stuff like that. We'll have a board. Birthdays, we had a St. Patrick's Day board.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, so we just decided to, you know, we'd like to do it. It's fun, it's fulfilling, and we enjoy making it. And might as well, get some monetary value out of it.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah.
Dude.
So we're stoked. We do have an Instagram. It's called Hive Boards Nash.
Yee!
We can attach it in the comment section or something.
Yeah, shouts out.
And a website coming soon. And I'm very excited.
Business mogul. Hannah and Mallory. So exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah, if you're in the Nashville area and have some events coming up. They also, Hannah and Mallory, between the two of them, have had many dietary restrictions. And so I feel like that's a real bonus of what you guys do. Because boards, people think like, oh, there's like so much meat and cheese.
Yeah.
But you don't eat meat or cheese.
Right.
And Mallory's gluten-free. And you guys have become like experts at still having a really full, delicious.
For sure.
Like so many options while catering to those.
Yeah. We have a bunch of different tiers for the boards. So if you purchase them or like whatever tier kind of speaks to you and the party size makes the most sense. And then there's like a number of meats and cheeses and other things on there. But yeah, our big thing is basically just like, yes, Mal and I are both having just a lot of different dietary restrictions. So we're going to like make sure we cater to that for those people that
I love it.
That are going to get the boards.
Let's go.
Yeehaw.
Can't wait to see photos of your first
I know. It's exciting.
event. Wow.
Wowie zowie. Wow. Well, do you want to tell us what you're wearing today?
Yes, I'm doing a daily double of sports today.
Yeah, she is. She's in her jock era because it's summer.
Sun's out, guns out.
Skies out, thighs out.
Oh my god, that's so true.
It is true.
Sun's out, buns out.
That's also true.
Maybe. But yeah, I played tennis earlier, so I'm wearing a dress that's from Target.
Is it?
It is a Target dress.
I was gonna guess like Viore or something.
If you felt it between your fingers, you would know that it's not Viore.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
It's decent.
Right.
And then this Adidas zip up that I have. I just like this because if I'm sweaty between two sports, it's not like fluffy and soft on the inside. It's like,
so you don't feel like you stick to it. Ugh. Yeah, terrible.
Hate.
Here.
Also because
yeah,
I slathered up on the SPF and then I'm just like, I just want a material that's not gonna like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm wearing my ons, my tennis ons.
Yeah, those are cool.
And my bombas socks.
Love
it's
it.
not like the best outfit, but
That's
it's
okay.
But it's clothes.
She's she's working and she's got a big full schedule today.
Yes, Philippe and I are playing 9 this afternoon at Riverside.
Oh my god, who is she?
Yeah, I'm not great at golf yet.
Yeah, yet being the operative word.
Yes, but I'm excited for your brother to be in town.
I know, I'm excited too.
Play a little. Would you play?
Sure. I mean, wouldn't play 9 holes, but I would go to the driving range.
We sit in the cart?
Sure.
Okay, fun.
Yeah, I'll be a cart girl.
Oh, I would love to be a cart girl.
Right? How fun would that be?
Really fun. Okay, what do you got going on? You have a real blue vibe happening.
I know, I do. I'm wearing a shorts and sweatshirt set from the Mayfair group. And on the back it says, I think it says you deserve to be happy.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah. Kind of colorful. Yeah, it is like a cobalt blue. And then I'm wearing a pair of just blue Nikes. I think these are Tailwinds. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't think of the model at the moment.
Yeah, but they have a blue swoosh on them just to kind of go with the full vibe here.
Love it.
And a double roll on the sleeve. I hope you're pleased.
Love a double roll. Wait, why?
Because last time I had one roll and you go, I don't like that.
Oh, because the seam is so...
Yeah.
It's the seam.
Yeah, because they're like kind of too long when it's just unrolled. So I just rolled it once, but I hadn't finished the roll and you just said, I don't like that. So making sure that I have the double roll today.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I just can't be casual with the opinion.
And that's why we love you.
We look great.
Thank you. So
Looking
do you.
so tan.
Oh, thank you.
And it's going to be even more, I'm sure.
I know.
It's only May.
I know. Not even. It's April.
April.
She's really excited about the fucking May. Last time we recorded, you were like, it's Cinco de Mayo. So soon.
Yeah,
we're a
it's
month
not.
away.
No, it's not, actually.
But I am excited for Cinco de Mayo now that we're even closer. And we grilled last night.
We did grill.
And it was kind of a Mexican theme.
It was awesome.
Thank you.
It was really good.
I love to get out on the grill. Freaking, yeah.
Well, what are we talking about today?
Oh my gosh. Today's topic might be a little touchy. But it was an article that actually you found and sent to me. But it's a New York Times article and it's Ask the Therapist. And the title of it is My Daughter's Stepfather is Walking Her Down the Aisle. Can I skip the wedding? And this is asking from her biological dad.
It's really tough.
Yeah. And then the little fine print underneath says, I'm heartbroken that she chose him over me.
Can I just say, just an initial like first thought when I even hear the title of the article, it's like, if you as the dad want to skip your daughter's wedding because of that, it kind of like tells me everything I need to know about why she's having her stepdad walk her instead of you.
I almost don't need to read further.
Honestly,
the headline was like, okay,
you just explained the whole thing to me.
Right.
Do you want to like explain further why you make that correlation when you hear that kind of title?
It just like is clearly showcasing that it's all about you. You're very selfish.
And that's exactly what I was going to say.
And shallow and only care about yourself.
It's very...
Yeah, narcissistic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, this is her special day. You should be excited that she found love. And also that she has so many parental figures in her life that she feels comfortable enough to have her stepfather walk her down the aisle, because that's somebody that she trusts and looks up to and feels comfortable with, and whatever other qualities he may give her. And
I think as the article goes on, the therapist is really aligned with, I think, how Hannah and I would also have responded, or kind of what our thoughts and feelings are as two girls that have a stepfather in our lives. Yeah. That is a wonderful contributing presence and has like really stepped. What is that shirt? What's that shirt? I'm not the stepdad. I'm the dad who stepped up.
So true.
Like that kind of situation.
Yeah.
And because I think the therapist's like main thing was like, turning his perspective of like, instead of thinking about everything you're losing or missing out on, can you instead think of it as what a wonderful gift for your daughter that she even has another fatherly figure, paternal figure.
Yeah, she like goes on to say, she's like, what I hear in your letter is the voice of a father who has worked hard to maintain a strong relationship with his daughter after a difficult divorce, and who now feels both hurt and invisible as her wedding approaches. And she kind of goes on to talk about the traditional fatherly roles, but then she said, given that your daughter wants her stepfather's involvement in her wedding, it sounds like he has been a warm and meaningful presence in her life. Could you step back and appreciate him as not as a rival or a replacement in your daughter's life, but as a positive addition for her? She has two present, caring men that are invested in her well-being, which for her might feel like a gift. Can you see both your fatherly roles as a collaborative investment in her life rather than a competition? Which is
mic drop.
Literally, like, it shouldn't be a competition of who's better.
Isn't the whole point to raise a kid to have the best childhood and adult life and success, like set your kid up for success, no matter what that looks like?
Totally. I mean, one would think.
I think that's for me the biggest difference when talking about some of these stories and articles you and I have read where there's like a certain level of narcissism or self-involvement from the parent's perspective. It's like, whenever I hear these kinds of parents talk about their role as parents, it's not about like whatever it takes to set my kid up for success, no matter what that looks like. It's always about like me, how I feel as a parent and what my life looks like as a parent and it's like, isn't the whole point of parenting to set the kid up for success?
One would think. And it's like, sure, that can be like partly your doing to like set them up for success, but that's also like part of like who they are and like whether or not they're not going to be successful, but that's also like a product of their environment and with the way that they were raised. And if you're going to sit here and be like, well, it's a competition and like, why is she not picking like me over him or any of that, then like imagine how like she is now going to have a completely different outlook on life, because everything is going to be a competition of like who likes who more and who's more valuable and all those things. Like that shouldn't really matter.
It just almost feels like, was your whole purpose of becoming a parent and having kids to get an ego boost? Was it all about like you? And I understand people choose to have kids because they want to have that experience of becoming a parent. And that is related to your self-confidence and your ego and like your role. That's a big defining feature of your life. I just think it's a weird approach to parenting to have it be about that, though.
It's like such a power trip.
That can be a byproduct of like you raising a child well can give you confidence that you did a good job, but it shouldn't be the other way around. Where the purpose is to make you feel good as a parent, and then maybe hopefully the kid does well. It's like the focus must always be on,
you can't be a narcissist.
Yeah, plain and simple.
Literally. Like, the fuck? But also in this article, she does go on to say that this is actually the girl's second wedding. And so how lucky is she that she got to have her dad walk her down the aisle at her first wedding?
Yeah, he already got a first rodeo.
I know. And so, like, why not give the other man in her life that has had, you know, a hand in raising her and been such a constant, like, present figure? Like, why can't he have his turn and his share of...
That even drives it home more for me. It's like,
totally.
dude, you literally already did it once.
You did it and it failed. And you know what? Maybe that's because of you.
No,
I'm just kidding. That's not true. But, like, I don't know. Like, you already did it. Give the other guy a shot.
Also, didn't he say something in the article of like, and I'm assuming that means he's doing the father-daughter dance. It's like, you can also advocate for yourself and say, and he said when she told me on the phone. Yeah, he responded and said, oh, okay. But I was devastated. It's like, you should have shared your opinion then. Advocate for yourself. If this is like so like emotionally like terrible for you, then like say something about it. Yeah, everything's kind of turning me off about this. Grow a pair of balls, boy. Yeah, you can say as a parent, you know, I have been really looking forward to this. I would love to feel involved in some way. Ultimately, I want you to have your, you know, version of this wedding be whatever your dream is for it. Yeah. But since we are having a conversation about it, she obviously took the time to let him know ahead of time. You can say, would there be some other way that I could be involved? Or right, totally. Could we do 2 dances maybe? Or like he could be involved in the first look. How beautiful. Yeah, right? It's just like, I think, a lack of creativity of thinking of ways to be involved, which in my own experience, I've really appreciated when one parent or another, knowing that they'll, like, say, knock it Christmas morning. Right. Come up with another way to feel involved. Yeah. And it really makes me feel better as a child when I'm like, my parent, yes, that's sure painful to not get to spend Christmas morning together, but being creative enough to think of what's another way that I can still feel involved and have a special. Yeah. No, I feel like that's just like a level of like maturity and like just care for me and like how many things I'm juggling, because I'm the one going between all these houses. You actually get to stay put. Yeah. So like if you want to come up with another idea that like we can still spend time together, that would be great, because then I don't have to come up with it, because I'm already doing so many other things with so many other people. It's almost like that thing of parentification where it's like a less developed parent would be like, well, are you going to come up with like another thing to do with me to then celebrate Christmas? Right. And it's like, what am I your parent that you're so helpless you can't? Am I fucking your admin? No, that's how it feels. It's like a real parent. Yeah. Says, you know, stands in their confidence and says with their freaking chest, like, totally. I want that time with you. Let me set up this situation. It's weird to make your kid. Yeah, totally. Do all that. And also in this article, it's her wedding, as if she doesn't have a million fucking things on her mind. I know. Yeah. Just to continue on, she just says, the therapist says, if you can reframe the intention behind her wish not as excluding you, but as including him, and you can refocus on the strength of your own father-daughter relationship. Yeah. Ask yourself, are you delighted that the daughter you love dearly has found a terrific new partner, just as you did after your first marriage ended? Yeah. Shots fired. I know. I imagine that you were tremendously grateful to have met your second wife, and that you feel a similar sense of gratitude on behalf of your daughter. With that in mind, how can you celebrate this occasion by reaching into your genuine sense of fatherly joy for her? God damn! What's the therapist's name? I don't know. Is there like an article by at the top? It's just by the New York Times. It just says give the Times. I don't know. Oh, we'll have to look into it further. No, sorry. It's by Lori Gottlieb. Yeah. Yes. Okay. That's how I saw it, because she wrote, I think you should talk to someone, which is, she's a therapist, and it's her, obviously, but it's her sort of biography after she had a really bad breakup, and it's her kind of experience as a therapist going into therapy herself, and how she was like, it's a really good book. Okay. But yeah, she does like these articles, I guess, for like the Atlantic and the New York Times. And
yeah, it's really good. She says, so rather than turning yourself into a bitter, self-isolating Grinch, join the welcoming crowd of people who are coming to celebrate.
She did not say that.
Yeah. In the meantime, call your daughter and say, I'm very excited for your wedding. I'm absolutely thrilled that you found a great partner and one who makes you so happy. If there's a way for me to participate that you would enjoy, whether it's having a second father-daughter dance or making a special toast or helping out behind the scenes so your day goes smoothly, please let me know how I can support you. No pressure at all, just letting you know I'm here for you. That is perfect. That is a perfect response.
If a parent said that to me, I would have so much love and respect.
I would feel the biggest weight lifted off my shoulder.
I would want to have a relationship with that parent.
So true.
I wouldn't be like cringing through every conversation. I'd be like, wow, I feel safe. I feel taken care of. I feel you're a responsible person and I can be my own adult.
Yeah.
What a response. That would change my life.
My Arthur Fifths are becoming unclenched if they were to say that.
Can you imagine?
That would be so good.
What a beautiful, generous.
Yeah. Fucking, if you need to put it into ChatGPT, go for it. Come on now. There's so many other
Hey ChatGPT, I'm feeling really left out that my daughter didn't choose me for a wedding. What would be a good person?
Literally.
If I was a really good dad, what would I say?
My God.
That was a beautiful.
I know. She goes on to say, do not say a word about her stepfather or her choice, and don't read anything into her response. Just sit with the knowledge that your outreach was meaningful to her because you showed up with your love just as you will show up to her wedding. The truest measure of your parenting is the consistent presence you've maintained throughout her life. Yeah.
Lori!
I know. Don't let one reactive decision erase that legacy. The wedding day will pass, but your decision to attend, despite your hurt feelings, will speak volumes about your character and your willingness to be the father your daughter needs. And that, I guarantee, is what she'll remember long after the cake has been cut and the last dance danced.
Lori fucking Gottlieb.
Do you want to come join us on the podcast?
Amazing. Adult children around the world's lives would change if every parent was able to like have that level of selflessness.
Divorced or not divorced parents too, just parents in general.
Oh yeah. And I understand ego
be a fucking adult.
You know, it's easy. I have to say, it's easy for us as non-parents to be like, it's not that hard to just be selfless and whatever. I understand. I can imagine how painful and insecure you must feel as a parent. I can understand.
Yeah, I get it.
But I think that it is freeing to just have your thoughts be about what is best for the kid, not what is best for my ego or my vision of myself or what people perceive me to be. Because I think that's tied into a lot of this with the dad, where he's like, well, what will people think if I'm not the one walking her down? They're going to see another man walking her. What are they going to think about me? It's like,
who cares?
Separate your personal ego from it, dude. It's your daughter's day.
Literally. It's nobody's day other than like your daughter and whoever she's marrying or whatever the combination of people are. Like, it's their day.
Imagine if she just didn't invite you.
Yeah. Like, what if she walks herself down the aisle? Then what?
I'll probably just do that.
All right.
It is hard though, being daughters with two dads. A dad and a stepdad. And older brothers.
Right.
I mean, luckily, you and I have a lot of sort of like old male figures.
Totally.
And it is a tough thing because it's it's going to exclude someone,
right,
no matter what. And I think too, like, there's a level of empathy missing from this guy where it's like, it's probably a really tough decision for her.
Totally.
Like, how do you think she feels that she has to choose in the first place?
Right. Yeah. She's lucky enough to have two very like present fatherly figures in her life, which is great. But like, then she has to choose between one or the other to like walk her down the aisle or have a first dance.
I'm sure it's painful for her.
Yeah.
And then you're going to respond by being like, I'm not, you know what? I don't even want to go.
Oh, okay. I don't even want to go. Bitch, please. Fucking
go to your daughter's wedding.
Boy, yada.
And the thing is too, it's like, you think that's going to help? Like, okay, so the thing that he wants is to have a closer relationship with her. And his first response is like, I'm just not even going to go to the wedding. That
literally would make me put even more of an arm's distance.
He's like doing a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Literally. I would be like, oh, okay. So this like explains exactly why that like he's not walking me down the aisle, and we now we have an even worse relationship in my eyes. He doesn't think so, but in my eyes, it's even worse because
you're punishing her?
She's 36.
She is 36 years old.
I know. Probably going on 37. And like, she's pushing 40 years old. Are you gonna fucking punish her? Are you kidding?
Also, how old are you? 60?
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's a little weird.
It is a little weird. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just like really, he needs to give himself his own reality check.
I want to like hold up a mirror to his face.
Yeah.
And be like, I'm not removing this mirror until you see yourself.
No, literally. I just like, damn.
Also, like, I understand weddings are very meaningful and stuff, but like, it's not the end of the fucking world. It's one day. It's one walking for 20 feet.
I'm gonna elope.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. But
no, you're not.
This story.
Whenever I hear this shit, it makes me sick.
Yeah. Yeah. For real.
Yeah. Listen, it's a hard time for everyone. It's very stressful. There's a lot of feelings and meaning added to everything. Let us just be happy that our child has met a partner who loves them.
Yeah.
And let it just be a celebration.
For real. That's what weddings are, a celebration of love. So like, let it be that. Can't you lead with love? Love and light.
Love and light. Love and light.
Love and light 2025, baby.
Yeah. Those are the flags I'm going to put on my card. Love and light 2025.
Not Jesus 2024, but love and light 2025.
Jesus was so last year.
Oh, God.
It's just love and light this year.
Just love and light.
Yeah. God, Lori Gottlieb was really good.
Yeah, we should pull a few more articles to dissect.
Yeah, she's great.
For real, I want her on the podcast.
Oh, I would love to have her on.
We should send her a DM.
She's so smart. Well, we'll tag you, Lori.
I know, for real.
I mean, she took the words right out of my mouth.
For real.
And then some.
Yeah.
And then some.
No, she did. She's incredible.
I hope that guy read it. I bet he was like, this is such bullshit.
I know. I don't need that. I don't need your help anyways.
This isn't... That's the thing. Whenever like these kinds of people ask for help and then they get really good advice, they're always like, never... You don't get it.
Yeah, it's my kid.
It's like, you got amazing, true, good advice from a professional and it wasn't what you wanted to hear. Mm-hmm. That's how I know. Mm-hmm. I know some people like that. Mm-hmm. It's like, I know you didn't enter into asking for advice or feedback with an honest heart.
Right.
Because when I said something,
it was wrong
for you.
Right.
And so I know you were just looking for like confirmation.
Exactly. Yeah.
I won't name names.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
But that does be happening sometimes. I mean, shit, I've been that too.
We're all guilty of that.
You just want, but sometimes that's why it's important to be like, to be honest, I just need you to confirm that just confirm my actions. Yeah. I know that maybe it's wrong.
Or like, let me vent. I just need to vent about something. Because then you're like coming into it with a like the person already knows that, okay, we're just venting. I don't need to like react in a certain way. Or
but like I guarantee that dad was like,
oh, he was.
Of course, she would say something like that.
Yeah, no, he was not coming to it in a place of venting or like just confirm this. He was just wanting.
Honestly, his question was just like, "Is it okay if I just don't go?"
Yeah,
it wasn't like, "How can I make my daughter feel more supported during a time that's painful for me?"
Literally, which still like is.
What do you mean it's painful for you? I mean, I understand.
Yeah, I get it. Like, that would be hard. If I were a dad and my daughter asked her stepfather to walk her down the aisle, that would be hard for me. But I think you have to like remove yourself from the situation and be like, okay, well, is this what is best for the daughter that I love and then I've helped raise? And he has also, the stepfather has helped raise her as well and has been been a very constant, present figure in her life. Like, I should feel so lucky that my daughter has all of these figures in her life that are all present and constant and all of those things. And like, yeah, sure, it sucks, but like, still, it's her day. She gets to make her own decisions.
Also, how great that you raised a daughter who is strong and brave enough to have a difficult conversation with you, to ask for what she wants.
Totally.
And communicate it.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome for her.
So true. Also,
not to always compare fostering to being divorced kids. Mm-hmm. But I think it is, I can compare to the feeling of like when your foster dog goes to a new family. I feel like you're already way better at this than me. But there, for me, was feelings of like, it's like almost painful to see them being so happy with another family. But the important thing is like how wonderful and what a gift that so many people
Love
have been
and
a
care.
part
Yeah.
of like Nacho's story or
Right.
Susie's story.
Right.
And like that doesn't take away from the time and memories that you made
Yeah.
with it. Doesn't lessen that at all. It's just a gift that so many more people.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like removing myself from it all and like really just focusing on like in this story like the dog and just being like yeah, that dog is so loved. Think about how many people love Bradley.
Yes.
I mean, he's never going to a different home, but like just think about all the people that love him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so special.
But if I let myself be my worst version of my most like base instinct, I'm like, oh, that's like, oh, she's gonna forget about all the times that we had together and like did it whatever.
She loves this other family more than me.
Yeah, like would she even remember if she saw? I'm like, well, it's not really about that. It's like that's just a dog that is so. I'm so grateful that there's other people who like love her and want her to like be happy and healthy and successful.
Right.
And have a good story.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
This is quite the article.
Shout out Lori.
Yeah, girl.
Queen.
For real.
It's wedding season.
It is wedding season.
I'm sure this is happening all across the US in many many ways.
For sure. I feel like that's why people are maybe like waiting longer and longer to get married, eloping more often.
Yeah. Also, the whole thing of getting walked down the aisle is to like give your daughter away, which is like a very antiquated.
I know we talked about that on I feel like in season 1.
We did
of like the way like that has like evolved over time.
Like her stepdad is not literally giving ownership of her over to her new husband.
Yeah, nobody owns her.
Yeah, and that's weird.
She's not a piece of property.
Used to be back in the day,
which is terrible, but like it's 2025. Nobody is a piece of property, so you don't own them and give them away. It's like, again, it's a celebration of love. Let it be that.
Yeah, get with it, homie.
Yeah.
Wishing that man love and light.
Me too.
Wishing him love and light.
I wonder if he went to the wedding. I'm curious.
Oh, did it happen? Oh yeah,
I'm
sure.
curious what the outcome was.
So selfish to be like, I'm just not gonna go. It's too painful for me. Grow up,
bitch. Bitch.
Sorry, love and light.
You're right. I'm sorry. Love and light.
Yeah. No, tough times. We will have to navigate this ourselves.
I know. We will.
Whenever that may happen.
Whenever.
So, easy for us to.
I know.
Talk about it now.
Dog it right now, but that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope that woman had a wonderful wedding.
I hope so too. I hope that she was celebrated and that all of the important people in her life showed up when they needed to.
I hope so too.
Was that passive?
Mom walk you down?
Yeah, of course.
It's not really a thing, I guess. Why not?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Your wedding.
That would be really nice.
My friend that I went to her wedding in October, she had her aunt and uncle walk her down the aisle together.
Oh.
On either side. Yeah.
That's really sweet.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want.
You do whatever you want, girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if a man got walked down the aisle by his mom and was given away?
Don't they do that?
But like was given away.
Oh, and the bride's already waiting at the bottom?
Yeah, it could have been roles reversed.
Can you imagine if we lived in a matriarchy?
No.
Wait, so the groom walks down first, though, with his mom usually, right?
Sometimes.
And then I feel like I've mostly seen grooms get walked down by both their parents, actually.
Yeah, actually, I have seen that too. Or I've seen like brothers or something like walk their mom down the aisle or like grandma down the aisle and then the groom just goes by himself.
Oh, I have seen that.
Yeah.
You know what? It's 2025.
Yeah, I feel like whenever the time comes and whoever the man is, whatever he wants to do, whatever he feels comfortable with. I don't.
Oh, for his part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
I don't care.
Whatever makes him happy.
Wow, that's really open-minded of you.
Thank you. Because everything else will be
exactly how she wants it.
A type A wedding. No, I'll whatever. We don't need to talk about it. It's not happening anytime soon. So,
do you have anything else?
I don't think so. But I love this girl, Lori.
The best.
Thank you for all of the thoughts, expertise that she shared for real.
Yeah. I want to like print out what she said and
frame it
and send it to everyone I know.
I'm going to put it on my fridge.
I'm going to put it on my parents' fridge.
Imagine.
That's who really needs it.
Yep. Right.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Lori, for the wonderful article. And if you want to join the conversation, we love to hear your thoughts. I feel like most people that listen are married.
I know. Tell us.
And I'm sure that there have been many discussions at all of your guys' weddings about who's walking who and who's invited and shit. I'd be curious to know.
I would be curious
how you feel about that. But yeah, if you want to join the conversation, feel free to drop us a comment or a DM. We're on Instagram at @chatchatpod.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe to the podcast Chat Chat. We are here every other Tuesday on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and wherever else you listen to podcasts. And we will see you in 2 Tuesdays.
Yes, we will.
Bye.